So this is the Anker ZOLO, I think they call it, charger. So we're gonna do an unboxing for it. Now I'll tell you two reasons why. Well, the main reason why I bought this, and then I'll tell you uh, what I will use it for. So the main reason I bought it is because I am getting an Electron Digitac 2, and I want a battery powered option. So I was doing my research, and the Birdcord is one thing that you'll need that you can use to power it, but you'll need some type of power brick. And I didn't want to get a power brick that was too big. I saw some people got 40,000, something like that. There's 20,000 and there's a 10,000 version. I think the 10,000 version I saw powered it for like 2 to 4 hours, which actually is plenty of time for me because I mean, after 2 to 4 hours, if I haven't made anything on the thing, I probably won't be. But I figure, well, I would at least, go with, did I go with 10 or did I do 20? I went with 20,000 30 watt. So I went somewhere between just to see if I get more hours from it so I don't have to charge it as much. So we're going to do an unboxing right now. This is what it looks like. And here is how big it is. So let's see. This is safety sheets. And I think over here you get different cables. So this is USB-C to USB-C. And actually it's nothing on that side. So can you guys see there? Or did I move it off? All right, so there you go. So that's, and some papers, of course. Gotta have papers and stuff like this. Okay, so let's pull it out the wrapper. Was that like, does anything for anybody? Because it doesn't do anything for me. I just like to get stuff out and move on. It's not too bad. It's not too big. The benefit of this too is they have a USB, a regular USB on this side. So if the USB-C doesn't work for something, so there's the USB-C. Then you have the input. This is the it's in and out actually, which is kind of nice. So you could have something else charging from the same brick. But yeah, you have this right here. This will charge an iPad or iPhone too. So you have that as an option. And one of the cool things here, we'll use this iPad here. And we'll plug it in. Let's just, why not? There we go. It should power on. The button's right there. It's really low on power. It needs to be charged up, which I'm going to go ahead and do. But we're going to push this iPad just a little bit out of the way. And so there you go. So it was kind of cool that you get to see the actual amount when you press the button. You can see it right there. So I think that's cool to be able to do it. It's really not that big. Let's see if I have something I could compare it to. Why would I grab? I have a bigger power brick. That's not going to help you. I was trying to think. I'm using my iPhone, so unfortunately I can't do that. But I'll just say this. It's about the size of, what would I describe this as? It's the size of an iPhone mini, or maybe there's my wallet. It's a little bit bigger, but it's kind of a chunky boy too. I'm gonna call it, for lack of better words. It's yeah, it's pretty bulky. But the good thing about it is it's still not that bad, really. Compares to this big old one here, which is like twice, if not more. It's definitely fatter. It's like 3 times the size here. No, it's like 1.5 this size. 2/3 this size. That's a better word for it. Here you guys can see it this way. But you see how much smaller that is? This thing is heavy too. It's a 40 watt, but this is 30 watts. So I like that it's smaller too. Anker makes good stuff too. I like their cables, so I feel like this cable here should hold up pretty good. I like that I can have other stuff charged on it. That's a huge benefit to me. And for the cost, it's really not that bad at all. I think it's going to be beneficial. Let me see. I can't tell you much else about it. I just got it. Obviously, I'm unboxing it. I read a little bit about it. You guys can't see me punching in. No. All right, cool. Let me close out some apps to make sure these apps are still going. But yeah, so it's pretty nice. I give it, for portability, it's going to be really nice. So this bird thing is crazy. I really don't have a way to show you. Let me see if I can look it up on this iPad here. We'll go to Bird. I think it's called Birdcord, C-O-R-D. Yeah, I found it here. And everybody thumbs this thing up. So let's see, Birdcord. I think this is it right here. So good power for audio. So you guys, if you've ever heard of, what is that one called? MyCord. They make one too, but this one's a little different. Here, I'll show it to you. Let me bring it in view. I'm gonna unplug it for right now so you can see it. Wow, this thing is kind of tight. Let's do this here. I'm gonna lay it flat. I think it'd be a little bit easier to see. So this is songbirdeffects.com. It's like 20 euro right now. It's normally 25, which is a good deal. I bought one. We'll see how, here's what it looks like. Let's see. Can you guys see that? I'm gonna zoom in. This isn't the one I got though. This is a larger one. Let me see if I can find the one that I actually got. Oh, here's the one I got. Right here. So you know how they make them with the USB on the back end, which is cool because then you could just plug it into your battery pack. But I kind of don't want that big old lanky cable thing sitting around. So this is the one I got. And you'll see you can plug your USB-C right into that. So I'll plug it into this, right, with the battery pack. And then this goes into the back of the Digitach. So that way I can just use this to power it, or a USB cable to power it. Then for me, that's better because I don't want to be carrying around well, first of all, I don't want to carry around a power cord. I'm just not. And if I want to go sit somewhere, and if you guys ever seen, for those that know the Digitach, they know the Digitach. I had one years ago. They're not much bigger, in my opinion, than this iPad 11. I mean, as far as the length, right? This, and really this way too. It might be even a little bit shorter than this. But of course they're thicker. They're probably a little bit thicker than this. But it's nice, man. I think this is going to work out perfect for me as far as having what I need. And I'll do an unboxing when I get this and show you how it works. But I think it's coming from overseas, so I don't know how long it's going to take. But it can power an MPC 1 Plus and more. Of course, all the electron stuff it can power. And I think it says something about certain Roland things, but you have to get like additional adapters for those. And they make them in different voltage stuff, so you can check and see if there's one for your for what you need, you know. So that being said, yeah, this is the one I went with. This is the one for the Digitach 2, or for any of the Electron boxes. This is gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be great that I can just use a USB-C. So when I'm at home, I might be able to power it via my computer. I could just run a cord off the computer straight into the power box here, and should be able to power the Digitach without even having to plug any extra power cables in. That's the goal, right? Is always to go less is best when it comes to cables. And it's going to save some money from having to go, or some time from having to go out and do anything other than that. So I hope that this works out. I'm going to keep it until I get the Digitach, see how it works with it, make sure it works, and then I'll know for sure. But if it doesn't work for some reason, which I know it should, because somebody at the 10,000 said that one worked. So if it doesn't work for sure, then I'll look at another option. But for right now, this seems to be the one for me. All right, appreciate your time. Time is money, I get it. People got stuff to be doing, but I just wanted to show you guys this Birdcord. It's called, the website is songbirdeffects.com. So check them out if you want to look at their cables and see what they have. Maybe they got something for your device that you're using. I'm out.